Hey everyone, welcome to a special edition of Around the Farm, brought to you by DeKalb and Climate FieldView. I'm your host, Clint Chaffer. I am at the Field of Dreams. I mean, this place is absolutely amazing, from the stadium to the cornfield to even the iconic movie sites. Join me as we walk around talking to all sorts of different people to figure out how to put this event together. Welcome to Around the Farm at the Field of Dreams. For this special edition of Around the Farm, I'm checking out the Field of Dreams movie site. And what better way to meet people here than by having a catch? So Larry, I gotta ask you, man, is this heaven?
Tell you what, it's right there next to it, I'm sure. And you know what, I bet you there'll be a ball field in heaven for us to play on too.
What's this mean to you? Like what's this field, what kind of impact does this field have on you, the movie have on you? What do you think?
Tell you what, it's something about the game. I've talked to so many people and they say, well, it's just baseball. I said, no. This place, you know, you start thinking about your dad here.
Yeah.
And your son. You wish they were here to experience it with you. I mean, it's magic.
Absolutely, man. I mean, you talked about, feeling the magic when you cross that line, right? And there's just something magical about this place.
You know, the good thing is that, baseball fans can experience it. It's just fantastic, and just coming up here, I brought a friend from West Virginia. We rounded, the corner, and I felt his excitement. He was like a kid. And I sat there, I said, just hold on, we'll be there. And then we rounded that bend and he saw the field. He was speechless, like I was last year, like I am every time I come here.
Next, I checked in with World Series champ, MLB legend and commentator Kevin Millar, who also brought along his boys, Canyon and Cash. Kevin Millar, we are sitting here at the Field of Dreams. You, your boys, Canyon and Cash. What's this field mean to you?
I came here last year without them, and we drove the RV, my wife and I got here, and there was like this emptiness. I'm like, this is definitely, the boys have to be here next year, And so this year came around, but there's something special. Like, it's hard to explain, and you can have all the pictures and the images of the Field of Dreams until you're driving through the cornfields, and there's nothing but just beautiful mowed grass, and you show up to this, like, heaven.
It's just one of those where I look at, like, we're in the heart of the U.S. We got bringing agriculture and baseball together, and I think, as I think of our time on the farm and talking with you about your time in baseball, there's a lot of ups and downs, right? You got to power through a lot of that. What are those things that you tell your boys when they're trying to get to the show here? And
yeah.
What's some of that advice?
It does. It gives me chills because there's so much failure in this game of baseball. And it goes in life, right? I mean, in business, in teamwork. And I always stress them, be a great teammate. Play the game hard. You can control only a few things in this game. You can control your effort, your passion. You can't control whether you hit a ball hard and a guy makes a great diving play, right? You can control getting a good pitch, but most of it is just control what you can control. And the mental side, being tough, and part of that is failing, right? You're gonna get up 500 times a year and you make 350 right-hand turns, I always say. That's getting out, whether you line out, strike out, pop up, whatever it is. And you'll make 150 left-hand turns, which are hits, but there's 350 outs. So how do we handle the failure? It's not pouting, it's not getting down on ourselves, it's not, oh my God, he gets paid to get guys out on that mound also. Errors are part of this game, swinging at balls in the dirt are part of this game, and you believe every day and every time you get in that box that I'm gonna get them next time. And so that's part of life, and that's part of everything that you kind of go in, and that's why I love sports and I love the game of baseball, because it teaches you some toughness. And I said to these kids all the time, have a dream. Dream big, because dreams come true. And if you're not thinking that you could be at that next level and dreaming to be at that next level, then it probably won't happen. But if it lives in your soul, and that's enjoying the tough times, that's enjoying the 2 for 20s, that's enjoying the struggles, because when those good times come, this is the season. It's up and down. You win 10, you go 2 and 11, and that's just part of this game, but I love that part of it also because I think it makes you tougher in life.
After that, I just had to go into one of the most iconic farmhouses in America, where I had my own magical encounter with a baseball guru. I got some music in here. Coach Ballgame, how's it going?
Mr. Clint!
James, good to see you, man.
How you doing, my friend?
Doing well,
Wow.
doing well.
Hey, you know what goes good with baseball?
What's that?
Farms.
Man, I tell you what, isn't looking out there and seeing all those beautiful rows of corn just absolutely wonderful?
Yeah. Clint, have you seen the movie Field of Dreams?
Oh, tell you what, man, it is my favorite baseball movie of all time.
Yeah, me too. Me and Dad, every Friday night on VHS.
I just think that they've, walking around here and sitting in this farmhouse, right? I mean, this is the house that we've seen in the movie. And to me, it's like they've held the integrity for, since '88 was the movie? And I mean, the field looks the same, the house looks the same, but I mean, they've really kept this whole thing together.
Want to see my favorite part?
Heck yeah.
Have a seat.
All right. Whoa,
Bang.
how'd you do that?
Baseball magic.
Man, it's just something about this place, isn't it?
Sure is relaxing.
I'll tell you what, James, you are known as Coach Ballgame.
Correct.
How did you come across this nickname?
So, I went to Brown University, played baseball, where I was known as Jimmy Ballgame. I happened to hold the career hit by pitch record there. Very proud of that fact. And then I started coaching after college and just transferred into Coach Ballgame.
No kidding.
And now my main thing is I got to give every kid I coach a nickname. I think it's important to engage with the kid and connect. And then once I learn something about them, then I can give them a nickname and they trust me.
Oh, that is cool. That is cool. Well, in that case, you got to give me a nickname.
Yeah. What's your favorite thing to drink?
I'm going to say old-fashioned.
Favorite animal?
My dog, Mabel.
So we can either go puppy dog or we can go old-fashioned. I'm like an old-fashioned.
Is this not just wonderful, sitting on a front porch watching ball games?
You feel that swing just kind of organically start to go back and forth? We didn't push that.
It's like a Ouija board, man. It's the magic.
I'm pretty happy right now.
Well, I tell you what, while you're here, I got a big favor to ask you.
Deal.
I have been terrible at throwing a baseball my entire life.
That's very good.
And I would love a few pointers on how to actually throw one of these things.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something. The only thing I could probably teach you how to do is throw a baseball. I think we should try it.
All right, perfect.
Just kidding. It only works from the piano to here.
Oh, so we got to walk now.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
So you see that letter right there?
Right.
You want to get your fingers across that letter C. That's called a four-seam grip because 1, 2, 3, 4 levels of seams go through the air in one rotation. Create that backspin and the ball's going to go far, fast, straight, all that good stuff.
I never knew that's what a four-seam fastball actually meant.
Give her a try, buddy.
So it's like that.
And oh yeah, no pressure.
No pressure.
Fall flat on your face.
Okay.
It's okay.
Okay.
Man.
It's kind of funny that I've went all these years and I've actually never learned how to throw one of these things properly.
Like I said, it's the only thing I can teach you how to do.
I probably can't hit very well either, but that's a whole different segment.
We'll do that tomorrow.
So you travel all around doing your sandlots then, right?
That's right. I'll be doing a sandlot tomorrow morning right here in Dyersville.
Right here in Dyersville.
That's right.
And all over the nation?
Yep. Going on a little tour with Mrs. Ballgame and the girls. Milwaukee, Madison, right here, St. Louis, Nashville. It's my favorite thing to do. Go from town to town and Johnny Appleseed my way across the country, but on a baseball field.
Coach, that is absolutely awesome, man. I gotta say, you're bringing your own little piece of magic to this magical diamond right here.
Like I said, you know what goes real good with baseball? Corn.
Corn. Yeah, I like that.
Clint, I'm gonna get going, brother.
All right.
I want you to hold on to this now.
I'll be practicing that four seam.
Attaboy!
Thanks, Coach.
Attaboy, Clint.
This is going. Field of Dreams is an iconic piece of American culture. It's at the crossroads of two of our greatest pastimes, baseball and farming. I can't describe the feeling you get when you cross that chalk line. You just feel the magic. Up next, we're following that spirit off the baseball field over to the Hall of Dreams, where we'll have one final catch with the man who played Joe Kinsella, Dwyer Brown. Join me for my final part of a three-part journey at the Hall of Dreams by clicking the thumbnail. Like and subscribe while you're at it. And as always, we'll see you around the farm.